around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Standing together against terrorism. I'm Mark Weeks. President Trump told international diplomats at the State Department that progress has been made in the fight against ISIS.
The United States military, our coalition partners, and the Syrian Democratic Forces have liberated virtually all of the territory previously held by ISIS in Syria and Iraq.
He said we will continue to combat terrorism.
Rest assured, we will do what it takes to defeat every ounce and every last person within the ISIS madness and defend our people from radical Islamic terrorism.
President Trump also thanked diplomats and the militaries for their country's efforts in combating terrorism. The general in charge of the U.S. Africa Command testified before the Senate Armed Services Committee that U.S. strategic interests in Africa are very clear.
Prevent the undermining of our alliances or destabilization of African nations, counter violent extremist organizations, decrease the potential for Africa to become a failed continent, protect U.S. citizens and the homeland, and advance American influence, including economic opportunities and transactions.
The general also said he remains committed to combating terrorism in Africa.
Persistent pressure on al-Shabaab, ISIS, and al-Qaeda associated groups remains necessary to prevent this destabilization of African nations.
Exercise Cobra Gold in Thailand is one of the largest multinational training events in the Indo-Pacific region and focuses on humanitarian civic action. Navy Lieutenant Pamela Cole-Foss teaches local students about nutrition.
I'm not here just as a lieutenant, but I'm here as a person, a healthcare provider, as another caring human being who's here to interact with these children and learn from them and teach them things.
You can watch this story in its entirety at defense.gov. That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. For more stories about your military, go to defense.gov.